All right, and we are live. What's going on? What's going on? Look, y'all got some clips together. It takes a little while to get these clips together, so make sure you support your boy and support any other channel where they're making reaction videos, where they're getting these clips, and you know what I'm saying, giving you guys their input. But no further ado, let's get right into it. You guys smash that like button, subscribe. Let's go.
Initially, I thought that she was beautiful, but it's too much weave. It's the hair, man. It's too much weave. She said she was from Kenya, and I get a lot of scam calls, and I just
Dude,
I'm
man.
dealing with that.
Stomping on the balloon.
Yeah,
like you stomped on
I
it.
had to stand on business.
Absolutely.
You said what?
That's clown activity.
Hey, you 50 and you on the show. That's clown activity.
But guess what though? I don't look 40.
I don't mad at it, man.
You heard me? And I got all my hair. Take the hat
I
off.
don't.
Got him. Got him. Damn, boy.
That nigga said, take that head off, nigga. Show that
Get that doggone funny, boy.
alopecia.
You got a spray on hairline, my boy.
Hey, you
You
got
don't
with
wanna
that
do
too,
to
though.
me. Hold on,
He
hold on,
said
hold on.
that about the hair.
Nobody can say anything if he got a size 22 waistline. You a grown ass man, my boy. Don't do
Come
that
on,
with me. When the roles are reversed and the women are judging us in a sense, you know, they tell us one thing is that our height. Pretty sure you can understand that, young man.
Man,
You know, it's our height.
these two, boy.
Now, what are some things you look for in a man?
Man.
Initially, I
I gotta play
thought
this
that she
again.
was beautiful, but
I
too
gotta let
much
that part
weave.
play. You standing on business.
It's the hair, man. It's too much weave. She said she was from Kenya, and I get a lot of scam calls, and I just want to be dealing with that.
Stomping on the balloon.
Yeah,
like you stomped on
I
it.
had to stand on business.
He stood
said
on
what?
business too, man.
See
Look.
all of this.
I see you.
Correct?
I do.
I am not the type of female to be up in somebody's cheesecake factory.
Okay,
I know that's what you're used to. Brokey on a budget.
Time out.
Brokey on a budget.
So-
All the brokies stand up.
So you want to go to Ruth Chris, right?
Yes.
All right. I feel like Ruth Chris is reserved for women that hold themselves to a bit of a standard that is not quite your level. Because when you walked in here, I promise you right now, something was a little off. I didn't want to say nothing, but since we want to talk about brokey, stinky, stop playing with me.
Why would you say that on camera? Are you serious? Sir, I'm not.
Hold on. You bringing the funk on across my side of the
I
table
was
now.
all right.
Stay over there with that.
Brokey over here was
Stay over there
disrespecting
with
me.
that.
It's hot. Of course I'm sweating. I just didn't put on my everywhere deodorant today.
Oh my God.
You must wear that everywhere but here, huh?
You having me smell like berries and all that. Give me the confidence for when I actually meet a man with money. Not
No
a broke boy like
'Cause you're
you.
funky.
I'm not gonna let you get me out of character, Brokey.
Please. But you actually smell better.
Really?
Yeah.
Is your hairline getting better? See all of this.
I see.
Man, I heard a woman say, you want me to be into it with your baby daddy so bad, but what you don't.
So y'all love seeing female truck drivers. Every time I see one, I say, "Ooh, she gets to the manyan, shorty. Ooh, she big getting to the manyan. This big fancy ass truck.
Look at her.
Look at
This
this.
gotta
What
be
company
like
you
in
work
Japan,
for?
China.
Oh, this a RV though, shorty. This bitch still fancy as hell, shorty. She got an upstairs to that hoe, shorty.
Oh yeah, cats. Yeah, it's
Look
gotta
at
be like
this. She
Japan
wake
or
up to the
China.
sunset, walk down the stair. Oh, you get into that manyan. Oh, kids, I want an RV now. She got a wash machine in that bitch. How much this cost, shorty? I want one. Shorty, I love seeing female truck drivers. Every time I
And a lot of the times men like to do that to dodge accountability. Okay. We both came together as two adults. Regardless if you were using me for convenience or not, then you made a up decision. Then you were being irresponsible. Absolutely.
If I was honest from the gate, did I?
Oh, absolutely. Why? Because now you're tied in to a baby with me, but you didn't want to be with me. You wanted to have sex with me for your pleasure, but you didn't want to create a child, but you did. So you're irresponsible. And that's a lot of the times when we hear men talk about, well, she put me through child support and I'm in court. That's your fault. Just like you want to sit up here and point at women and say, well, this is the reason you a single mom because you picked the wrong guy. Well, you picked the wrong woman.
Nah, I mean, you can end up having a kid or two and end up with somebody. You know, you're a single mom because you talk too much. Like you run your mouth too much. It shouldn't take all those words to get your point across. You talk too much. This female right here, specifically, she talks too much. She talks too much. Period, point blank.
woman then. You pick the wrong woman to procreate with. Absolutely, that's irresponsible. And how it's dodging accountability is, I knew I wasn't wanting a baby with you in the first place, but you decided to have it with me because you was in love with me, shawty. No, but that's dodging accountability. There's two adults that decided to have a child together and it didn't work. So a woman leaving that situation isn't selfish, it's smart as absolutely.
Oh man, I struggle through those clips. I always struggle through these clips, man. It's more showboating on there than anything else.
So Paul Pierce blasted ESPN on social media.
What's this about?
Be so quick to let me take you on a trip. Let me take you on a trip. Pay a bill. Pay a bill. Pay a goddamn bill.
You look stressed out, sister.
No, I don't want to go to Miami. They just increased my health insurance.
Look
Call
at him.
Kaiser and put your on them, please.
Broke women are hard to love, man. You know? And that's why you have to avoid them like the plague. You know what I'm saying? When these women are in survival mode and you out here, you know what I'm saying, you try and date, you try and do the right thing, you try and go spend thousands of dollars on her on a vacation, she can't even accept it because she's so poor. You know? And that's why y'all have to avoid these broke ass women, man. Because let's be real, unless you're gonna pay all of her bills, right, and take her out of survival mode and then date her, you're never going to have a good time dating her because she's out here thinking like this. You want to take her on a nice date to a nice restaurant, she thinking, damn, he's spending $200 on this food. He could have helped me with my car note. You don't want nobody who mind ain't clear, man. Imagine you being a gentleman, wanting to take a woman out on a nice date or on a trip or something like that. Spend all this money on her. She can't even accept it because them bills is on her ass. You gotta find you a woman who's comfortable living within her means. Could you imagine, man? It's almost like she's upset that a man wants to spend money on her and
that's
not
most
her
of them
bills.
out here.
Like he signed that dotted line for that car note. Like he put his information in for that car insurance. Like he qualified for her rent and then moved in and bought furniture and put TVs up. Like he signed up for them student loans and went to class and got a degree that ain't paying for the degree. She actually mad at a guy trying to, you know, woo her. Cause she in survival mode and she broke. Yeah, man, y'all gotta avoid these women like the plague, man. I'm telling you.
So Paul Pierce blasted.
What's crazy? People are attracted to you because they see the light that's in the inside of you, and then they get around you and they try to dim it.
Because they think you're a fraud too.
Listen.
The people who come to you for your light never have a problem with it when they first come around you. They like it, they enjoy it, it's wonderful. It becomes a problem when it's consistent, when they realize this is actually your fabric, this is actually who you are, that you're not putting on airs, that you're not a certain way in front of certain people, that you are continuously a light-filled person. Then whether it's subconscious or conscious, they become enraged because they recognize deficits within themselves to where I have to perform this, but this person actually is this. So in an effort to feel better about themselves, getting rid of you is ideal. So if they can make you stoop down to their level, if they can dim your light a little bit, if they can shift your energy, that makes them feel better about themselves. And now you're on a level with them so they feel good about themselves again. It has nothing to do with you.
Sick.
Run.
There it is. Run.
Leave those people where they are and go be great.
Keep your peace. Keep your peace. Telling you. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, at least in there's a college, educated, sure. Man, listen, I don't really see too many of them, even if they are nurses, educated. It still seems like they're in poverty, man. It just seems like they're in poverty all the time. And you know what it is? It is them living outside their means, because even if they're making decent money, some of these women are making a lot of money. They're always spending it. They're always spending it to compete with other women. They're stuck. They're stuck, and they get the most government assistance out of. I mean, it's crazy, man. And they're stuck, and they're in this endless loop of messing with Tyrone and Pookie and Chad and having these kids, and then complaining to all of us men about their kids when most men, like 80%, aren't even seen by women. They're having kids with the same like 10% of guys, and then they try to make it seem like it's all men. It's wild. It's dangerous, and you guys need to protect yourselves. Get out of the States. At least stop messing around with these females. I'm telling you. Save yourself, black man. Let's go.
Can you handle it?
What's going on this man?
As a very straight woman, I believe that men are not attractive until you get to know them. On the opposite end of the spectrum, women are extremely attractive until you get to know them. As a very straight woman, I believe that men.
And I feel like we need to ask, when Beyonce, Kelly, and Carrie the motherfucking Bridge Michelle said, let me cater to you, because baby, this is your day. Do anything for my man. Baby, you blow me away. What model of man were they referring to? Because these new models, I don't know if that's the same model.
Does it matter? Gaslighter? Does it matter? You want to go back in time and go find you one, Negro? They say the goofiest stuff, man. Trying to be cute.
I am really tired of giving y'all all of my secrets because y'all don't be listening. What make and model of men should we be dating? It should be those men that were raised by their grandparents. Those men are probably early 40s. Their grandparents were very influential in their upbringing for whatever reason. They had a old school traditional marriage to model. Most of the time, those grandparents was heavy in church, so they have a relationship with God. They may have strayed from it, but they typically come back. Those men watch their grandfathers go to work every day and pay them bills, but they also watch their grandmothers come in and make a house a home, cook and clean. See, the problem is y'all want men that act like the.
And I feel like we need to ask, when Beyonce.
No. What it is they're going to have a problem with us no matter what. We don't care whatever they're saying. We don't care what kind of men you're looking for. We don't care if you think you need a grandparent raised man or a nuclear family raised man or a single mother raised man. We don't care. And it's the blind leading the blind, telling each other how to get a man while you don't even have one. While you don't have no husband, you don't have no kids in a marriage, wedlocked. You're just out here babbling to other women that are lost. The blind leading the blind. And they're so quick to go and run to a woman for guidance. And that's not the way God intended it or any kind of way. And these women don't have nobody to give you a good archetype to go off of. Man, let them cook, man. Let them cook. Just sit back.
When you first start dating somebody, take them to church with you on Sunday. Make sure it's a good long church service. I'm talking 3, 4, 5 hours. And then take them that same week to church on Wednesday for Bible study. And a good one, 1.5 hours, right? So that way they know you're very serious about church and they never going to ask to go to church with you again because that's about 5, 6 hours that they done wasted. Now, you're free to cheat on Sundays and Wednesdays forever.
This dude.
That's cap, Your Honor. It's giving leading question.
Ooh, take several seats, Mr. Simpson. You'll have your chance to clap back.
This ain't it, Chief.
So the night your girlfriend went missing, you hosted a positively pushin', P-bussin' party.
Period.
Period.
Mr. Simpson, POV when it's your turn to clap back.
I just have one problem with Mr. Jennings' statement here. You see, Mr. Jennings, when under oath less than a month ago, you said that this party was straight up chuggy.
What?
Cap, you're just the CEO of lying on the stand. Nah, fam. So then this party can't hold this L? On God. Dead ass.
Objection, Your Honor. Stop pressing, my boy.
You're being a bit cringe, sis.
Daddy.
Clearly, you understood the assignment.
It's high key big facts.
It's a little bit salty.
Wait. Now, Mr. Jennings, would you agree that you have drip?
Oh, he's definitely vibing.
That feeling when you done glowed up? That's fact. Well, Mr. Jennings, I'm just curious. And ladies and gentlemen, please don't let this flop.
He's giving main character energy.
Mr. Jennings, why'd you switch up?
I didn't switch up.
That's cap and you know it.
I'm a whole ass move.
Go off,
Hey, this is sending me.
Mr. Simpson, big yikes. You're giving extra.
Because I was at this party, and when you arrived, you were shook. You were tossing shade all over the place because within minutes, you yeeted right out of that party. Yeah, yeet, yeah.
He's a snack.
Cap, I don't even know how to use
MP. That's Cap, Your Honor. It's giving leading questions.
Gotta mix
All right,
it
so
up.
boom. I take my shorty out, right? We go to this little spot. The spot is kind of like a little casino / club. We got a little.
You said nothing wrong. Like it
Y'all let me know.
devalues the woman when you go through multiple men and have multiple baby daddies. We don't
I
want to deal
never-
with that. If you got 3 kids and 3 baby daddies, it's like, damn, your decision making skills are horrible.
Y'all forget that y'all the ones who say right there. And then y'all forget that I'm 41 years old. I got a 25-year-old child. So you're basing your perception of me from 25 years ago.
I don't give a
I'm
damn.
not that person I'm not that kid.
Who cares? And then 10 years from now, you're gonna be like, I'm not the same woman I was when I was 41. You always got some way to get out of your mess. Get to the gym, by the way. Get your big ass to the gym.
That I was 25 years ago. And I'm not that young adult that I was 25 years ago. I've grown from that. I've healed.
You obviously have grown from that. Right around here, and right here. Yeah, look like you done grown quite a bit up in this big back area, and in these cheeks as well.
From that, I now make better choices, better decisions,
No,
and I live more of
No. Not when it comes to eating, obviously. Not when it comes to eating and exercise.
a healthy love.
Oh, no, you did not. Now she talking about healthy what? A healthy love while everything else is unhealthy? Come on, man. You get what you deserve.
Life, you know,
Be consistent.
then I did then. So you're gonna tell me, oh, well, you got this many kids.
Ooh, look at that
I can't
10.
date you.
No,
but that happened.
Nah, I ain't got nothing to do with your kids. Got to do with that double, the triple chin action she got going on here, man. And then look, the alopecia going on, the receding hairline jump. Look at this. We got some. Yeah, she might be a power lifter or something here. There's a lot going on with this woman. And then the mouth. The mouth on top of that. The mouth. Anyway, I mean,
And 25 years
It's
ago,
not the number of
at what
kids.
point are you going to give grace? Like at how long are you going to I don't want to use the word punish, for lack of a better word.
no, lady, it's not punishment. Take the rose out of your coochie for a minute. Get to the gym and listen to me. All right. You're not our preference, fool. You're just not our preference, man. We don't want you. We're not punishing you. We're not doing all this, bringing up your past. We just don't want you. We got better options, or we'll just beat our dick like it owe us money. We don't need you. Shut the hell up. Does it make you feel better? Does it? Getting on here and babbling off to a man, does it make you feel better when you still got to go home, take that makeup off, take all that spank stuff off, and then cry in the mirror and try to help yourself get to sleep at night alone in whatever big, overpriced, high interest rate home you have? Man.
A woman for her past.
It's
Like
not
Brian came out and said, I don't judge a woman from their past.
then
We all
judge.
make mistakes.
Facts.
And then he basically just flat out judged.
That's the gentleman's preference. We're not judging you for how many kids. It's
Yeah.
how many baby fathers you got. If you
Okay.
get with a guy and I'm 40 years old per
Yeah.
se, and I have 8 kids by 6 different women,
Yeah.
that says something.
And then everybody's situation is different.
Oh, here we
You
go.
said somebody pass
mad.
Just can't win with them.
We gon' do this shit out to my last blood. I meditate the smoke into my prayers up. Wanna know the vibe, my own stress none. Cause I do this shit out to my last blood. We gon' do this shit.
A man should not coddle a woman all day and just be in a woman's presence, because a woman is not designed to just be with you all day. And you got like some men, I got homies, I want to make sure she's good. I'll be with her.
Nah.
No, she's gonna respect.
Now that dude want to be underneath that woman because he want something that reminds him of his mama. You know, you ain't supposed to be in a woman all day, man. Let her do her job, man. Handle her business in the morning, give you that top, then you go about your day. You catch up with her later on and get some of that coochie. You know what I mean? Sitting around her all day listening to her babble, man. You'll sound like these dudes online that sound kind of sweet because they listening to women too much and they sound like a woman now. Nah, man. Nah.
You less. He's supposed to set a certain time, a time slot from 6 to 8 that's yours. Give her the whole planet in those 2 hours, and she'll respect you, way more. Blow her back out in those 2 hours.
There you go.
Listen to her stories, elevate her mind, turn her world upside down, and that allotted time, and then you go back to your purpose. But a man should not just be under a woman all day.
I know I was talking over him a lot, so I'm letting him play through again because I know y'all don't like that, but it is what it is. I am who I am, but he's speaking facts.
The man should not coddle a woman all day and just be in a woman's presence, because a woman is not designed to just be with you all day. And you got like some men, I got homies, I want to make sure she's good, I'm be with her. No, she's going to respect you less. He's supposed to set a certain time, a time slot from 6 to 8 that's yours. Give her the whole planet in those 2 hours, and she'll respect you way more. Blow her back out in those 2 hours. Listen to her stories, elevate her mind, turn her world upside down, and that allotted time, and then you go back to your purpose. But a man should not just be under a woman all day.
And you should always be making a woman's mind wonder. There needs to be plenty air of mystery with you. You don't need to be telling her shit. You don't need to tell her nothing, man. You do what you got to do. She get on board or she get lost. Let's go.
Now what they gonna say?
A man that's a millionaire could date a girl that works at Burger King.
Yeah,
because
I don't understand you.
Trying to get me copywritten up in here, man. What's up? On to the next.
For each other. Y'all don't wear weave for us. I guarantee. Wear weave for each other. Y'all don't wear weave for us. I guarantee you, probably if it's 5 guys, 3 to 4 of us don't like weave, but we'll take it though because that's what y'all do. But we don't prefer that stuff. Y'all wear that to be in competition with each other.
he is really delusional.
That's real.
That is so.
Hey, I'm gonna get to this clip in a second, but what my man right here is saying, Black Radio, is facts. The more you're around her, the more she's going to study you. And she's going to learn your vulnerabilities, your weaknesses, the ways that she can, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like get you to calm down, relax, you know, just kind of like just put you to sleep a little bit, having your mind out of it. And she's going to be running you, man. She's going to be running because by nature, she's going to try to study you, especially as modern women. They study men that they like all day long. They will study the men that they like online, podcasters and stuff like that, and then make counter content. But the men that they're studying are the men that they find attractive. Why are you making counter content to the men you find attractive? Because they're studying to learn them, to argue with them. That's what they do. That's what they do, man.
Wear weave for each other. Y'all don't wear weave for us. I guarantee you, probably if it's 5 guys, 3 to 4 of us don't like weave, but we'll take it though because that's what y'all do. But we don't prefer that stuff. Y'all wear that to be in competition with each other.
He is really delusional.
That's real.
That is so.
I wear weave for each other.
Okay, so I feel that if a fella is talking to a young lady, he is not considered daddy. Hold on.
Hey, gentlemen, now remember, before she gets started, she said, I feel and all that. We're not to entertain anything that she about to say. She didn't say based off of or according to the statistics of, you know, or, you know, the study says, I feel. Hey, are you smashing her? Are you smashing her? Are you smashing her? No, we're not. So we don't really care what she feels like, but we'll let her talk. She has a pretty face.
Hold on. Although I have a father, I don't call my father for anything if I am in relationship with a gentleman. Okay? If I'm in relationship with a guy, that is my daddy. And the moment that we are no longer together is the moment I will call my father to help me. But if it's a man laying next to me, around me, on top of me, beside me, he is the person I'm calling on, depending on, leaning on.
Yep.
And this is a golden rule that
all she's talking about is different things a man needs to do for her. She ain't saying nothing about partnership, about building together, it's just about what he is doing for her, for him to get that daddy, whatever nickname that she's gonna, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
my father and I have agreement. Like, hey, You know I ain't gonna call you because I got that man. Like, right? Yeah. As you should. You better. What he doing? You know what I'm saying? It's just my thought. But do as you feel and do as you want. But if he laying next to you, you better be doing the work. Put him.
Yeah, you better be working, boy. You better be working for whatever leftovers she's giving you. And then if you're a father, hell, you might want to make sure she has a boyfriend because she's going to be going to you to get you to work. Trust me, my 70-year-old dad. Oh, yeah, he be working, man. Still, he has 2 daughters. I got 2 older sisters. You best believe he's still working. Man.
Yeah.
Not
Hey, you look like
today.
a black Barbie doll.
Thank you.
I ain't got enough money to afford you.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I go broke. And I'll
Period.
have to file for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Boy, I need 4-5 job to make you happy. Boy, you got some pretty toes. Hey, you look like a black Barbie doll.
Thank you.
I ain't got enough money to afford you.
You a Christian?
Yes.
Okay. In that whole long Bible, give me one Bible verse.
Matthew 10:22. You shall be hated for preaching my word.
That's ironic you say that because you haven't been preaching his word, you've been making up the word. That verse in Matthew is referring to men because the Bible specifically says that women should not be preachers or speakers of the word, and when they don't understand the word, they should ask a man. And when they're in the church house, they should sit in silent subjection to men.
Is that in the Bible?
Yeah, Timothy 2. No, it did. Yeah, I'm glad I brought that up. Yeah, man. See, listen, these are very important. You know what I'm saying? For women, if you're going to be quoting Bible verses, you understand that a man's going to automatically go to Timothy. Know that. No, we're going to automatically go to Timothy, man. Don't even try to bring up anything else. Or, well, there was this one woman that was leading when God needed her to. Man, you bring that one-off story of this woman up. That's cool. Are you her? No, you're not. And most of all of his prophets were men. You know, and it says, you need to look up that Timothy verse, man. It's very clear about what they think about women trying to take the power of a man to try to be in power of men and try to usurp power from men. You in how they should be learning. Very clear. The same Bible that you reference all the time. Now, I know I'm gonna have some podcasters and, you know what I'm saying, some women on the peef jumping on, trying to counter what I'm saying about Bible verses, you know what I'm saying, tomorrow or the day after. They love to watch the men they find attractive, hate watch them, take notes, and then jump on a panel or their own goofy ass little podcast and run their goofy ass mouths. And they have no man. Because if they had a man, he would deal with that crap. I was married, I know. They have no man. They're just sitting here taking notes, curled up on their couch with their goofy little blanket, with their AC up, watching me, you know what I'm saying, in 4K. Enjoying yourselves, aren't you? Salute, you raggedy ass motherfuckers. You know what I mean? You're going to stay single. You ain't going to catch any strays. Ain't nobody dealing with y'all.
You a little snack.
You know, she a whole witch.
Fuck, nigga, I'm a garden. You take care of me, I'll feed you forever. And ever and ever and ever. Your great-grandchildren will reap the benefit.
Only a witch would bring up your great-grandkids, man. Let's go.
Okay. Damn, taste eyes, man. This tastes different. Hold on. Let me see. This some damn broccoli. What the hell? I don't eat no goddamn broccoli. Okay.
That dog knew something was up. That dog was like, hell no. You can see out my eyes.
Hold on.
I was like, hold up.
Let me see. This some damn broccoli. What the hell? I don't eat no goddamn broccoli.
That dog mad as hell too.
I've never seen a good-looking man want a polygamous relationship. I've never seen it. You don't get 25 to life without killing somebody, right? You're never wrong for wanting to support your husband. I don't care what nobody say. You're not even the main wife, man. And you got a problem?
Facts, man. When a woman like got all that, because she had like a dream catcher and she had like evil eye protection on, you only wearing that shit because you do that shit. You know what I mean? You evil eye people. You know about it because you do that stuff. because I know about it. I don't have none of that stuff on me. I just pray to God, right? I ain't gotta worry about it. You know, but when you got all that, you got a dream catcher on and an evil eye protection. Like what? It's a whole witch, bro. I'm like, and they want you to know. If you look into things, you'll know the witches. You know what I'm saying? She probably wears like a witch hat and stuff sometimes too, but they're always trying to overly be seductive, and they're trying to do spell work, and they act like they know everything and don't know nothing. You know what I mean? Like it's just a bunch of hocus pocus, oogly boogly, nigga. It ain't nothing, man. But when you see him with all that stuff on, you know, run, because she's putting all her energy into whatever she's doing, whether you believe in it or not. It's a waste of time. So no coochie's worth it, is what I'm saying. Stay away from those witches, man.
Like, girl, how that work? I've never seen a good-looking man want a polygamous relationship. I've never seen it. You don't get 25 to life without killing somebody, right? You're never wrong for wanting to support your husband. I don't care what nobody say. You're not even the main wife, and you got a problem?
The moment you have a child or multiple children, that lovey-dovey crap goes right out the window.
Thank you.
So if you don't make enough money, it's not only resentment, it is, the woman almost sees it as cruelty. Oh, you're not making enough money?
Yeah.
Go out and make more money. We need to buy this. It's really.
I'm telling you, when I decided not to work for the government no more, so I was making like, you know, close to 130 at the time. And I decided to go into business for myself, man. My ex-wife, man, that was it. That's really what, like, and it's crazy because that's right when we got married, I decided to do it. So the whole little short marriage, 2 years or whatever, she was mad, trying to do all kind of stuff, and then try to get me to go back to work, you know. And I'm like, nah, I'm gonna get this business up and going. And man, they will act like you're punishing them. They'll act like it's cruelty to them and that they deserve it. They're looking for any reason to leave anyway, man. I mean, we know this.
Really, really difficult when you don't have money to be a good husband. So
Can you respect a man that doesn't work hard for his family?
Generally speaking, you want to marry somebody that you respect. We as women, when we have children, I have 4. When we have children, we do go a little crazy. And it's not just hormones. It's stress, it's no sleep, it's constant stimulation from your children. So I just want to thank you guys. Thank you for giving me the information.
I hope you don't think that you're going to get any of this cookie.
Dig.
Now you can hit the sheets of the streets. It don't make me no never mind. Now that's your bag, baby. You can go or you could come. Can you dig it?
Make me no never mind.
I hope you don't think.
Ladies, and dealing with a busy man, keep yourself busy too. Okay? Because that's when that nagging starts. Because then you like.
They don't be dealing with a busy man, bro. They be watching busy men online. Oh, God. They're not dealing with a busy man. They're watching us be busy online, bro. They don't have no man, dude. Let's let her talk.
Well, you ain't ever home. I don't ever see you.
I called her with her mouth wide
gotta
open.
have a life too. Get you a life. So then you're not so worried about his life and what he got going on. Baby, he's working. Okay, he can't stop working just to kick it with you. Then you'll be mad because the bill's not getting paid. Then you be like, why you ain't got no money? Because I've been sitting up under your ass. Because you was complaining about me working so much. Now I'm not working so much, so I can spend more time with you. But now you complain about the money and now I'm not bringing in.
Man.
Make it make fucking sense.
You already know everything about you.
Right.
Let's go ahead and take a look at your journey on Pop the Balloon.
How many kids you got?
I got 3.
You got 3?
Yep.
How many baby daddies?
I have 3.
You got 3 baby daddies.
Yes.
Okay. How many kids you have?
I have 2.
How many baby daddies?
2.
2? Okay. So you didn't think after the first one that you wanted to marry the next one?
No.
No? How many kids you have?
Preference. I have 3.
You have
25,
3?
18, and 12.
Okay. How many baby daddies?
2.
2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But I just want you to understand, when it comes to a man of top tier, we give you a few from one man. If you have multiple from a different man, that disqualifies yourself.
So it disqualifies the top 10.
He said nothing wrong. Like, it devalues the woman when you go through multiple men and have multiple baby daddies. We don't want to deal with that. If you got 3 kids and 3 baby daddies, it's like, damn, your decision-making skills are horrible.
You already know
Brian. They wild, dude. And if you gotta do this, if you have to do this as a husband, bro, it's over, man. It is over, dude. You are a lame. I want you to know that about this clip coming up. And that's exactly what they're doing, man. They see us go live or a video get posted, they pull that cappuccino out, they curl up on their couch or in their bed with that little throw blanket, get their favorite candies and their notepad and just giggle and kiki and take notes and then make counter content. And it'll be on the Wrap Up Crew podcast tomorrow, or Lapeef or whatever, running their mouth about whatever they seen me say tonight. So funny. I used to work for the government. You don't think I can't pick up or know when people are watching me? You're goofy. That's why you females have no man. You study the men you want too much, and you come off annoying as hell to us, and we know you're studying us, so that's even more annoying. Kick rocks in a busy street. Man, that's married life right there, man. This man has to fake acts of service to get some food. I'm starting to really think that maybe us men are to blame for the way these females are acting. We should have walked away from them years ago, man. This is crazy. Just for a beer and some chips.
The women are the ones getting the money right now.
But-
in any other generation, this right now, women are the new killing it for real.
I hate when y'all say that because that shit sounds
It's
so
weird, man.
unattractive. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like,
women-
like y'all the new like, oh, y'all just
So we supposed to find niggas attractive? What? What does 304 just say? This is where they think. They're trying to replace you while getting you to shimmy on over to that feminine role. So you can be their little B. Then they can be like, wow, the men's so feminine. Where they are so feminine. While they're literally telling you that they're the new ninjas. How does this make any sense? Their whole mindset to get this bag and get the house is to replace you. They look at you, the envy, man. This one, they look at you and they look at successful men. They're like, man, I want that for myself. How dare he think he's a shit because he got his life together? I want that myself. They're getting it with like ill intent. They're getting it with the wrong intent. They're getting it with like malice, and not for themselves, but like okay, I'm going to be like a man now, and now they're gonna have to respect me. And now I think I'm kind of pretty, and I got my bag and my business and my job. So now I get whatever man I want. I get a masculine man. The hell you will. I'm gonna be nowhere around you. I'm gonna see your GMO masculine energy a mile away, and I'm gonna go the other direction. You are not gonna find none of us, not the men that you want, but you will get a male. But it will not be the man that you want. It won't be guaranteed.
We're gonna
women,
get,
like-
when
I
we
think
get
we
to the
just
generation of
evolving.
guys,
We're
because
just evolving. That's it.
Yeah.
We're evolving.
yeah, y'all evolving
evolving.
into men. You
Evolving.
just said
We're-
we the new.
No,
That ain't
not
nothing
like
a woman
that,
should.
though. I didn't
That's
mean it like
nothing
that.
a woman should
Like
be
that.
comfortable saying.
Yeah, it needs to be one of the doggone podcasts. I swear up and down the females be watching me on. I'll like watch a clip the next day. But didn't I just talk about this last night? Why wouldn't they be watching me? Do you see what I'm saying, bro? How can you win a debate when these goofies are studying the men that are putting out the newest information? They're looking for the guys putting out the newest information online just so they can have a counter to what I would say, so they can go on a podcast and crush these guys with regular talking points, because the stuff I talk about is really deep. So if they can counter something that I'm saying, they can blow these dudes out the water, right? So they do this weird stuff, competing in all this weirdo stuff, and then expect to still get a fucking man. They are so lost, dude. They are so lost.
Her mouth.
We
like,
shouldn't. She shouldn't.
ain't
have
no
to
gonna be
say
like,
that. She shouldn't
yeah,
have to say
the
that's
new
the
bitches.
problem.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
It's a sassy man apocalypse.
That's not a.
That's your opinion, you goofy ass leftover wannabe nigga. The hell you talking about? You just said you a new nigga. Now you calling me sassy? Nah, you want us to be so that you can claim that masculinity role, but we're not letting you. Right? This stuff is so stupid, man. The low IQs on these
flex.
But that's the sad thing, because a lot of women feel that way, and it's for a
We don't give a crap what you feel. We don't give a crap what you.
reason. It's valid reasons. Like, everybody's not feeling that way for no reason.
I've spoken to plenty of women that don't understand what the y'all talking
It don't even matter if all of them did. You ain't got a man. There's twice as many of y'all as there is us. We can go to another country. Who gives a crap what you want? Look, man. We're walking away, dude. All this stuff y'all making up, man.
About with this whole I'm masculine shit. They don't know what the y'all talking about. I just think it's an echo chamber. It sounds good for women to say. It's like I'm independent. No, you're an adult. It sounds good to say it, but you're an adult just like everybody else in the society.
The women are the ones getting the money right now.
But
in any other generation, this right now.
They so stupid, man. I'm just gonna call it like I see it.
And y'all do realize it's more cost effective to keep the income in one household.
Listen to this woman tell you how to be a man.
Versus intentionally creating broken homes and then having to divvy out your income amongst all those different households.
There's only a certain group of males that are intentionally making broken homes. It's only a small group of males. The majority of men, a lot of men don't even get coochie. So what is this funny looking, homely, dusty chick talking about?
Y'all are so concerned about women taking your money when y'all are just giving it away because you're just giving your seed away.
No, let me tell you again, y'all's a lot of people. Dummy, y'all is a lot of people. Who are you talking about? You're just talking in these groups. Y'all and they, and who is y'all? Who are the males or men you're talking about specifically so we can know? Why are you just rambling and babbling and yapping, looking straight into the camera like you saying something? And you're the most ignorant female of all videos I've seen so far. Talking in absolute y'all. Who is y'all, fool? Huh? Because it's only like 10 to 15% of the men that are getting most of y'all pregnant. That's why all y'all have these STDs, man. That's why there's more women with STDs than men. You're messing with the same men. You're talking stupid out of emotion. You have no stats, facts, or studies, or anything to back up what you're saying. You're talking out of an emotional moment that was triggered by, I don't know what, Pookie, Ray, Chad, or Tyrone. And this is what y'all do all the time. Have an emotional moment, jump online, say some stupid shit. Get a bunch of women behind you. Yeah, girl. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, sis, you speaking it. Da, da, da. Until a man tells you that whatever you just said made absolutely no sense. You're just talking about your jaded, broken, bitter opinion. That's all you're doing, man. That's all you're doing.
That is not how you're supposed to move. Your seed is your life source. That's your power. That's your
dumbass telling you how to be a man. I'm going to repeat this to you, dummy. And to all the dumb females out there that think like this, and the mammy and males. All males are not men. I'm going to repeat, all males are not men, just like all females are not women, and all women are not ladies. All men are not gentlemen. We have to start categorizing stuff because these women, these females, get with the lowest level males, the ones that all the females want, and make babies with them, and then get online and speak in absolutes about all men. You're wrong as hell for doing this. You're wrong as hell for doing this. And then for your raggedy, homely looking, funky, need a shower self to say and talk like you know what men should be doing, it should be a crime. It should be considered a crime.
protection. That's what helps protect your pockets if you can control that. But a lot of y'all don't want to operate under self-control, and you think because you're a man that has desires that you should be able to act on them. No. A quality and mature man understands the power of his seed, and he will make sure to protect it and only give it to the woman that deserves it. Y'all want to save money? Find one woman, a good woman, and create a family. That's how you do that, not the baby mama, baby daddy drama.
Thank you for telling us what to do, young lady. I'm sorry, female. Thank you. We wouldn't have known this if it wasn't for your great insight. How many kids you got? How many kids you got? And where is your man? Oh, I'm sure you got all the kids in wedlock and you got a husband you've been with for over 10 years. Boy, they talk so motherfucking much, bro.
I mean, I was transitioning.
Hold up.
We were in a really bad part.
No, we ain't going there. I'm not getting flagged for none of that mess. Absolutely not. On to the next. What? No. Nah, bro.
You ever seen a woman
read a man his rights so elegantly. This woman gave Cam Newton his lunch. Watch the video.
A lot of people.
Ooh, didn't age well, my brother. That one didn't age very well. This woman's a whole fraud. Moving on.
Well, you should start having sex when you're ready to have sex, and that could be any age or whatever. Me personally, I feel like I had sex too early. People was having sex in middle school.
That's
so it's like for me to wait.
Bro, like these chicks be, dude, we lucky to get it at the end of high school, bro. Like they became, bruh. That's why I keep telling y'all, dude, by the time they're 18, 19, 20, these chicks done had all kind of dudes, man. All kind of dudes. And you just getting started. Man, y'all better, bruh.
All the way to my senior year was I kind of felt like, okay, it wasn't too bad. But me now, I kind of wish that I never would have did it. But that's just me in the place that I am today.
Yeah.
Sex education is.
That's exactly what she's doing. She's regurgitating what she sees from semen retention videos, but it's not her place to talk about it. She don't know nothing about. She's trying to phrase it to make it seem like she's not talking from a man who's holding his seed, but you can't do it. You're a woman. You're a spectator. You don't know nothing about how hard it is to hold your seed and not be fapping and not give in to women that are trying to make advances. You know nothing about nothing. You know what I'm saying? I get the point that she's trying to make of, oh, you guys got to stop running. You're talking too much about you guys. You're not speaking directly about what you're framing this as. Like, is this a semen retention video? Is this a self-improvement for men video? She's just all over the place. And because it sounds nice, women are going to support her.
So important. I feel like you have to educate yourself, especially with everything that's going on in today's society. You just never know, and you need to get tested. You need to use protection. And I'm an educator, so I make sure I tell my students this all the time. Y'all out here having fun, but
never lie.
Sometimes that fun gonna come with consequences.
Do you feel like you was pressured?
I felt like because I thought I was in love with my little boyfriend and
now they hot in the ass, man. They ain't got nothing to do with nothing else. They're hot in the ass. That's all that it is. Hot in the ass, looking to get popped. That's all. They ain't got nothing else going on. They ain't trying to do nothing else with their life. They already been taught, like, find a dude, get him to do everything for you. Just, give him the coochie, right? And that's all they think about. Yo. Oh.
Business first.
Oh, Negro, no, man.
If I snap my
These are the 4 most important wife duties. Number 1 is the most obvious one. Every wife must have sex with her husband. And I know a lot of women will tell me if I don't feel like it, I just don't want to do it. But here's the thing with men. Men need sex more than women do. It's in their nature. When a man is in a serious relationship, for him, sex is a way to connect. If a wife keeps denying her husband in bed, it doesn't just damage the bond they have, but it also hurts his ego because he will feel that he's not good enough for her. The second wife duty is to accept her husband for who he is. This is one of the
You guys, anytime they mention your ego or you being intimidated, don't trip. Look at the age of these women. How do you expect for them to speak? Okay.
most difficult things for any wife, because very often a woman marries a man of whom she sees the potential. So she expects him to live up to that potential. But if he doesn't, she gets disappointed. And that's when a woman starts to try to change her man so that he will become that man she thought she married. The third wife duty is to appreciate everything he does for you. Because when you as a wife appreciate what he does for you, he will be inspired to do more for you, because every husband wants to please his wife. And what many wives don't get is that the husband also needs appreciation, even for the small things he does for her.
All right, y'all. I mean, you get the drift. I got to get going. I got some things to take care of. I got to hit the store before it gets too late. You know what I'm saying? I got to pick my son out an outfit for tomorrow. I'll be back. Hopefully drop a couple more videos before it gets too late tonight. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all joining live. Smash the like button. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And let's chop it up in the comments. We had a leftover lady that dropped a comment, and she was given the business expeditiously by all kind of wolves. So if you want to get in the comments and talk about you're a proud leftover woman, salute to you. Boy, we gonna crack on you in the comments. We're gonna crack on you. You're gonna be crying tonight. Paul, you be crying in the car. Best believe that. In that Nissan Altima. Anyway, y'all, love and light. I'm your brother, and I'm out. I got some comments down here. I missed some comments. All right, peace on. We appreciate y'all.